harvest it, it just does not tear.
We have our winner!
In the old days, this is what they used.
A client brought in, of course, one of my favorite things to restore, an old shillelagh. I do a lot of these. This one was more of a Victorian walking stick. It was very old, and it was encrusted in pieces of mother of pearl. It had been severely damaged. The head had been broken off of it, and it had been broken right at the main threaded joint where it would break down. It was going to be very difficult to fix because the break was very bad, but it was going to require a bit of creativity and ingenuity, but this is how we did it.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to make this situation a little worse before we can make it any better. We have to get these pieces off, these pieces of mother of pearl, so that we can restore the wood in cylindrical form. We won't be able to do this very well if we can't get at the cylinder of the project here. Some glues are different than others. Some glues are stretchy and some glues are elasticy. This glue that they've used is actually very brittle. Now it's just a matter of cleaning all the old glue. This isn't shell material, this is old glue that's on there that was holding them on. So it's squished out into the voids and the irregularities that were parts of these little pieces of mother of pearl. So what we have to do now is just carefully just trim those all off. See how brittle that glue is? See how loose that is? Look at this. See? Look at that. Now that we've done our prep work, we've sanded this top 1 inch down a 1/16 of an inch lower than the surrounding area. I don't know if you can see that or not. And the reason for that is that we're going to add a little piece of material onto the end here. And we're going to glue this piece of material down like this. Nice and tight. We're going to wrap that around nice and tight like this. And we're going to glue it down like that onto that end. And we're going to let that dry. Now, why are we going to do this? The answer is what this material is. This is a piece of fabric that's woven with the black fibers going this way, which are carbon fibers, and the yellow fibers going this way, which are Kevlar fibers. And so, when we put this on this end like this piece of the wood will never ever break again.